All right, so let's not pretend like we don't do this. We're going through our fasting window and we're just staring at our watch the whole time. We're just looking at the clock on the wall. I'm praying that by some miracle time just speeds up and we get to the time when we can start eating. And I know that for many people that drives them crazy. I know that for me, when I was starting out, like just obsessing about getting to my time window was actually adding more stress and making me grumpy, and I was hungry. How is that pronounced? Like hungry and angry? Hangry? Yeah, hangry. Is that really beneficial? And do we really need that? I know that many, and I say this often, like many of the little challenges that we go through while we're going through the adaptation period of intermittent fasting, they're necessary. We need to go through that, not only on the physical level for our body to get stronger and healthier and be able to withstand the fasting, the new approach that we're using, but also on the emotional level and everything else, mental, emotional level, right? There's challenges with that too. But I always say, if obsessing about something, which we're using to try to get healthier, is stressing the fuck out of us, is that really getting us to our goal faster? Is that really beneficial? Whether you like it or not, we're going to be releasing more stress chemicals within our body when we're adding any kind of stress in our lives, whether it's physical, mental, emotional. If you're releasing more stress hormones throughout the entire day, are you really getting healthier? And I know with fasting we already release a bunch of stuff. I know that, but it's like obsessing about health is not healthy. Over obsessing about health is not healthy. So if you're getting to your eating window and you're trying to do, because that's the other thing, like any kind of intermittent fasting is healthy. Even when you start with the 16-8 approach, 16 hours of fasting, 8-hour eating window, if you're at 15 hours and you're starving and you feel like shit and you know you need to eat, I always say there's two, when you're that hungry and feeling weird, there's two possibilities. One is that the more you know your body, the easier it'll be for you, but you know that it will be beneficial to keep going a little bit, and you can keep going a little bit and still function like a human being, or you need to eat. The better you know your body, the easier it will be for you to tell. If you know that you need to eat and you're at 15 hours, is that such a big deal? If you know Ben Greenfield, incredibly healthy, in incredible shape, and incredibly knowledgeable, he talks about a 12 to 16 hour fasting window. Not everyone agrees with that, because not everyone agrees that even just at 12 hours the benefits start. But some people agree with that. So if you did only 14 hours of fasting, is that such a big deal? Are you gonna get kicked out of your little Facebook group because you didn't make it to 16 hours fasting? Like, and then when you look at it, I made another video on this, like many experts say that we don't need to do intermittent fasting every single day. And I know most people like to do it every day, I get that. But if one day you didn't make it to your window, that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Because I'm all about making it sustainable. And if 4 days out of the week you feel like shit just because you're trying to get to a goal that someone else told you that it's the perfect thing for you, is that worth it? Or is it better to be gentle with yourself, be gentle with your body, be gentle with your metabolism, so that you get to where you want to get in a safe, healthy way? And there's always that balance of knowing when to push, knowing when to be gentle. Even with OMAD, I see this a lot. I get so many questions about, what if I'm hungry before? Just eat another meal. You don't need to do OMAD every single day. And people get mad at me for that. People get mad at me for that. But we've become so obsessed, so dogmatic about an approach. It's like, as human beings, like, we need something to obsess about. We need, and it's okay. It's okay, but it's like we need something. When it's not work or career, it's a relationship. When it's not that, it becomes our workout programs. When it's not that, it's our diet. When it's not that, it's something else. And that's a fascinating topic, by the way. But you're not gonna die or lose all of your benefits and results and progress by not having the perfect eating window every single day of your life. Because that's the other thing that I talk about a lot, like putting an expert's opinion before your own experience. Like, he says that I have to do this. I've been training for 2 weeks. I feel like shit every single day, but he says that I should be doing this. And of course, there's that adaptation period. Of course, there's that transitional phase when we go through shit sometimes. I get it. But please be able to discern whether that's what you're going through or this approach is not for you. Maybe it's not for you right now in this moment, at this stage in your life, based on the circumstances that you're going through and what you're experiencing, and maybe you can try it in a month again. It's okay. It's okay. But obsessing about our time window, and I've made videos on how to stretch your fasting window. You can look that up. If you want to, there's techniques and little tricks and hacks that you can use to extend your fasting window. If that's what you want to do, if that what resonates with you at the moment the most, then do that. But if you're obsessing about the clock the entire morning and afternoon, if all you think about is time, is that a nice, cool, fun, enjoyable, exciting way to spend your day? Intermittent fasting is very cool, it's very beneficial, it's an incredible tool. But I just don't want it to become your next obsession, your new addiction that now you just, instead of making your life better and more enjoyable and more exciting, it's actually draining you, and it becomes a chore and another job that you have now. I don't know. Food for thought.